is Liz, and I wanted to do this video to talk about the Rode Wireless Go 2 mic that I am using. I'm actually using it right now, so this is the audio quality that I have. I have not adjusted any of the default settings, but in this video, I want to talk to you through a few things because when I did a lot of research and I really struggled with knowing what kind of mic to buy. So besides this channel, I also am a food YouTuber. So I have a site or a channel called Simple Italian Cooking, as well as a website, and I do cooking videos. And I've done videos where I've only used the iPhone, and that was like kind of when I started. I would just use the camera mic, whether it was the iPhone or something else. And then from there, I went up to wired lavalier. That was really a pain because you can only walk so far, but that worked. And then I went from that to the wireless mic, so I was tired of tripping over the cable that went from the iPhone to my receiver here, and then like the tripod would like fall over and all this stuff, and that's like, you don't want that happening when you're cooking, in the middle of cooking. Anyway, so that was really frustrating. So I went to the wireless mics, and those were okay for a while. I've been using those probably the most for the past few years. They are convenient, but they weren't always reliable. So I did have times where it just like totally would drop in the middle of a cooking video, and I would have to do the whole entire recipe and development and everything all over again. That was really frustrating. I've had lavalier mics that made my voice sound really kind of metallic-y, and I couldn't really edit it enough to get that out. So I decided to go to my YouTuber friends and ask them, what should I be using? And the Rode, and I still don't know if it's Rode or Rode, microphone, wireless Go 2 is one of the ones that was very highly recommended. So I did a lot of research. I was very nervous about spending this type of money. They're not super cheap for me. So I wanted to do this video to help you know the process that I went through and what I learned through this process to kind of help you out. So everything that I'm talking about, the links if you want to check out on Amazon are down below, and so it's very easy to get to. The first thing I want to talk about is the actual setup. So I decided to go with the 2-pack. That means two microphones and one receiver. So what I'm holding here in my hand that I'm flipping around is the actual receiver, and this is the microphone. So you can see the two lights are on. It's big, it's a little bulky, but it's actually very light. So it's not bothering me at all. But this is the audio that you're hearing through it. And the way, and it comes, it does come with a nice handy little bag. And here's the second mic. So I actually recently used this where it was the two mics in a cooking video where I was cooking with my mom when I was visiting her, and I wanted her on the video, and it was really nice because I didn't have to worry about one person being louder than the other. Plus, throughout the video, I could check the receiver or the software that I use. I use Ecamm Live. Even if I'm not using it live, it records it and saves it to my computer directly and not on my iPhone. And it tells me that it's still, nobody's battery died. Audio is still coming in. So that was really, really helpful and nice. Is that needed for everybody? Absolutely no, but I knew that there would be times where, in those rare circumstances, I would have that. Plus, it kind of provides me a backup in case maybe one didn't charge. I've had that happen with my other wireless lavaliers, and so knowing me, that's probably going to happen again. So having that extra one was handy. You take the receiver and you simply connect it to your where you're recording. So for me, that's not on my iPhone. It comes with a cable so it can plug into the iPhone. It does not come with a cable to plug into a computer. So I'm using an iMac, a MacBook or whatever, and so I decided all it needed was a USB-C to USB-C, But what I decided was to actually get the brand one, the one that actually Rode sells. So yes, it was more expensive. I'm so glad I did this, and I'll tell you why. 3 reasons. One, the texture of this is a nice rubbery, very, very pliable, which we know when dealing with recordings, we want that maneuverability. So that's really nice. 2, the size. I don't need a 6-foot cable just to connect my receiver to my laptop. And really for my needs, this is even a little bit long, but after using it for a while, I can totally see how this would be really helpful, because if somebody else is managing this and they're not sitting right, they don't have to sit right next to the laptop. They could be further down the table and just kind of be monitoring this. Or if you just have a lot of equipment and you want this out of the way, it's just really nice. Third, is the color. So it does offer in different colors, and at first I was like, oh, that's kind of fun. I'll do something different than black. You know, I'll pick blue. Well, realizing now this is such a smart thing for them to do, because the blue stands out in the bag or in the drawer. So USB to USB is not uncommon to have a bunch of those type of cables laying around the house. So it would be really easy to pick up the wrong one thinking you're going to use it for this, and then it's not. So I really like this because I see the blue. I know exactly which one is for the receiver, and I'm not grabbing the wrong one, and it's just very easy to find and locate and store. So that is the setup. Now, the other thing I want to talk about, so this is one accessory that I have, which was really a necessity. And then the other thing that I got too, is a lavalier mic. So is it necessary to have this? No. But since I'm doing cooking videos, I don't want this big black square necessarily showing during the video on my apron. Not a big deal, but I just kind of don't want it. I just don't think it's as aesthetically appealing to look at. So I actually bought this one. And what this does is, so this is really cool. So this mic, and let me actually get one so I'm not rubbing the microphone there. So each of these, including the receiver, comes with a little clip on the back. It's like a belt clip. So you can actually take it and put it down on your belt clip here, and then you plug your cord, your audio cord, into the little hole, which is up here. And then what you do is you can clip this right onto here. And it has a special lavalier clip, which I really like. So that's one thing that like other lavalier clips that I was looking at did not have. This is very good. This is actually made with metal, not plastic. So again, very, very durable. I'm really, really impressed with it. I got the white one because I think it's going to blend in with my aprons a little bit better, but they also have black. So it's totally up to you which one you want. So that's just another accessory that I thought you might want to be aware of. So I did kind of go all out and get everything because I just kind of wanted to be done with it, get what I thought I needed, and be done. I didn't want this lingering trying to nitpick every little thing and then having to do returns and all of that. So far, I'm really, really happy with it. And hopefully you found this video really, really helpful. If you want to find out more information or see what other people have to say, check out my links below, and make sure to follow the channel, Home, Hobbies, and Health, where I kind of cover all those things. So I do work from home, I do my videoing from home, and thank you so much for watching.